Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's latest transfer headline is Arsenal monitoring Southampton left-back Ryan Bertrand as Mikel seeks defensive depth. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are considering a move for Southampton defender Ryan Bertrand as they look to provide competition for Kieran Tierney. Gunners boss Mikel revealed this week the club are in the market for a left-back to compete with Tierney after Sead Kolasinac was allowed to join Schalke on loan. Arsenal are looking at a number of targets, but it's understood that Bertrand is one player being monitored. Bertrand is into the final 6 months of his contract with the Saints and has been in protracted talks over a new deal with the South Coast club. The former Chelsea fullback, who still lives near the Blues' West London training ground and commutes to Southampton, was of interest to Leicester in the summer following the sale of Ben Chilwell, and the Foxes have kept tabs on the situation since. The 31-year-old is thought to be happy to stay at the club he joined in 2014, but should a new deal not be agreed, offers from the likes of Arsenal would be hard to turn down. Southampton would not sanction a sale this month, with Bertrand being their only senior left-back, while the player would be happy to wait until the end of season to assess his options if the new contract is not signed. Southampton manager Ralph Hasenhüttl has often said that he only wants players who are entirely committed to the club to sign new deals, and they are also in talks with striker Danny Ings and goalkeeper Alex McCarthy over a new contract. Tottenham have held an interest in Ings, but asked about any move today, manager Jose Mourinho said, "I refuse totally to say any word about him because he is a Southampton player and I respect that." Arsenal are scouting and looking at a number of left-backs and one of several Premier Leagues watching Crystal Palace's Tyrick Mitchell. The 21-year-old has broken into the Eagles' first team and he has impressed after being handed the situation to shine. Arsenal, along with other Premier League sides, are scouting Mitchell and also the likes of Southampton left-back Bertrand, and they are both looking at the situations at both the clubs. So it looks like Ryan Bertrand could become an Arsenal signing. For me, I think this is a good transfer sort of business from Arsenal and Arteta and Adu, in my opinion. I think if you could get someone like a Ryan Bertrand, who is experienced enough to play for this big club in terms of Arsenal and really fight competition for Kieran Tierney, because it looks like AC Maitland-Niles, who was playing as the left back, has not solidified the position as a left back. However, Sead Kolasinac, on the other hand, has been allowed to join Schalke on loan. So therefore it remains to see who could be the competitor for Kieran Tierney. And it looks like Arsenal monitoring Southampton defender Ryan Bertrand, and for me I think this is a good target, as I mentioned before, because he's into his final 6 months of his Southampton contract, and I think he's now able to talk to any club because he would become a free agent. So for me, Ryan Bertrand is a good signing, would be a good signing in my opinion. Even if it's for a loan move until the end of the season, I'll happily take that, because it looks like Arsenal are looking at this loan move sort of business, because you've even seen it with the likes of Matt Ryan, who just joined us from Brighton. And in terms of his abilities, he's a good defender and he has a lot of experiences for Southampton, and he has around about 246 appearances and he has 7 goals, and in the 246 appearances he has played, he has won 98 times and lost 90 times. So when he plays, there's an opportunity that he's going to have a 50-50 chance of winning or losing the game. For me, he looks like a solid left back in my opinion, because he looks like someone that has been consistent for Southampton, and Southampton are on some strong form at the moment. And for me, the only thing that doesn't look good in my opinion is his age. He's 31 years old, and that might be an issue for Arsenal. But if it's a loan move, I will happily accept that, because he has a lot of strengths in terms of crossing, in terms of concentration, and he doesn't dive into tackles. So hopefully Arsenal can get this signing over the line. Make sure you guys comment below what you think of this Ryan Bertrand signing. And make sure you guys remain blessed, stay tuned for the video. And thanks for 800 subscribers, and peace.